make sure that it works.
Make sure that I look like an idiot. Hi, Jess.
Okay. Hi, Jessica.
Hi Jessica, it's difficult to say goodbye always, but I guess it's the gateway to progress in life. I want to wish you all the very best. It's been wonderful knowing you. You taught me a lot. I'll remember them as I move on, and I wish you the very best in your new job. I trust you will bring your expertise and all you have pulled together here, and the loss we will say for the center is the gain for the Red Cross. I wish you the very best, and God bless you.
I'm going to miss you, Jess, and I hope you have a great time in Thailand, and I'm sure they're gonna like you very much, and you're gonna be very successful. But we're gonna miss you.
Ready when you are.
Okay. Hey Jess, I would like to wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you for getting to know you, and thank you for all your help during my study here at the University of Queensland, especially at the Centre for Communication and Social Change.
Okay, ready now.
Hey Jess, you are leaving SJC for the most awesome job ever. Hope you have an amazing time, and I hope you post or send us some photos or something so we can see some of the cool stuff, because I'm guessing it's probably not going to look like Brisbane. I'm very keen to live vicariously through you, so send us plenty of photos, and I hope you have an amazing time. See ya!
Hi, Jess. It's been a real honour to work with you, and I will miss you, and I'll miss seeing your smiley face around. And while it's been an honour and inspiring to work with you, it's also rather intimidating now that you've left me that practicum course, so thanks for that. Big shoes to fill. Your next workplace is really, really lucky to have you. Hope they appreciate you, and remember, you can always come back if you don't like them as much as us. Anyway, our paths have crossed before, as have your husband's and mine before as well, which is kind of weird, and I hope that they cross again in the future. So good luck with everything. You'll be missed. Take care and keep in touch.
Hi Jess, it's been nice working with you, and it sounds wonderful, and have a great time, and we might see you back one day, which would be really good. Bye!
Ready, go.
Hi Jess, this is Paramdeep. Wish you all the best for your future, and thank you so much for everything. You are my great mentor, and thank you for it's my pleasure to learning experience with you, and thank you very much for all MD stars. Thank you very much, and wish you all the best for your future.
Was when we were going through the job description, through the applications for the communications officer that Zena got, and we came across the guy who wrote down that his reference was Ban Ki-moon, and the and the letter that he actually submitted, which was meant to be his reference, was actually just Ban Ki-moon thanking him for sending him a nice letter. That was pretty funny. What I'll miss about Jess, everything. You've been a great supervisor and mentor and friend, and you've been an amazing boss. And I hope you have a fantastic time in Thailand and wherever other countries your journeys take you. And no doubt we'll see you again very soon.
Hi Jessica. Best of luck on your Thai adventure. You're gonna have a wonderful time. You're gonna do a lot of good, and we'll miss you. But best of luck.
It's like your really friendly face every time I came to the center, and all your support all this time, and I really wish you a good experience in Thailand. I bet it's gonna be a great experience for you, so good luck, and it was really nice to meet you.
Yes. I just wanted to thank you for giving us such a warm welcome to Australia, and for helping me get adjusted to the centre so much. It could have been a much more difficult and sort of traumatic experience in starting a new job in a new place, but
you helped make that a very smooth transition, especially at work, but also with including Kieran and I in various other activities away from here as well. So I wish you all the best in your new exciting adventure. We're sorry to see you go, but I think you're going to have a great time. Bye.
Go. I struggle with the required level of sincerity for these sort of projects.
That's okay.
All the best, Jess. Stay creative, committed, passionate, and work hard. See you, no doubt, in a couple of years.
When I arrived at UQ in the early years of this century, I was sentenced to a 5-year term at the Ipswich campus, which many of you know at one point in its history has been an institution for the incarceration of the criminally insane. One of the small pleasures at Ipswich was my involvement with the Boiler House, where along with the wonderful Bruce Muirhead, I had the joy of working with 2 very media-savvy young men, one of whom was named Josh Darragh. The other one was a chap named Tim London. Little did I know that when I was released from Ipswich, I would be working with another London, this time Jessica, whom I subsequently found out was married to the aforementioned Tim. Tim and Jess are a Gen Y power couple, and I'm delighted that the combined wattage is going to shine in Bangkok. I don't think the Red Cross quite know what they're in for. Jess, here in the Centre for Social Change, you've been an innovator with a work ethic that makes people like Elska and I look like complete bludgers. You have helped set the centre on its feet, and it is an activity of which we are all enormously proud. It's been a pleasure having you here on the 3rd floor, even if only to provide a little decorum among the rumbustious industry consultants like Dr. Edmund and Miss Egan, and the larrikin elements among the academic staff such as myself and Dr. Mill. Jess, all the best.
One night in Bangkok makes a heart man humble. Not much between despair and ecstasy. One night in Bangkok and the tough guys tumble. Can't be too careful with your company. I can feel the devil walking next to me.
When you are.
Hello, Jess. I've only just met you, but I feel like I've known about you for quite a while. So it's daunting, the shoes that I'm stepping into, and from what I hear, you'll be greatly missed. But all the very best. It's a wonderful opportunity, and probably couldn't happen to a nicer person. So good luck and bon voyage. From me.
I can hear you. I don't know about the camera, but...
Okay. Tell me when you're ready.
Ready.
Jess, I'm not saying goodbye, I'm saying farewell. The time that I've spent with you at the centre has been truly extraordinary. I don't know what it would have been like without you. I don't know what it would have been like without you, because the centre would not be what it is without your work up to this point. I feel like everyone left has huge shoes to fill, but I know that the work that you're going on to do is really incredibly important, not just for you but for the other people that you'll be working with and inspiring over 4 to 6 countries in Southeast Asia, no less. Thank you so much for your time and energy and patience with me. It's been such a pleasure, and I've learnt so much from you. One of the biggest things that you've done for me is show me the passion that you have about development in an area where pessimism is so rife. You've shown me optimism and passion about changing people's lives for good and giving people the tools to change their own lives. And I think that's really incredibly special. So thank you so much, Jess. I heard about you before I met you, I emailed you before I met you, and now this completes the circle, ready for the next cycle, because I will be coming to Bangkok, and I'll see you there. Bye.
Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready. So this is not a final goodbye, Jess. I think Jess has been such a wonderful person to work with in the school, in the centre. I think what I've been impressed with Jess is her organizational skills and the fact that she was always on top of all the issues that we were involved in. and there were many issues that only she worked on and knew about. Because I, for one, have very little management skills, organizational skills, and Jess has quite a lot of that kind of stuff. So the fact that she pushed us to do things, that she was always focused on deadlines, was, I think, meant a great deal to both Elke and myself. And I think she has made a huge impression, and not only in the school and the centre, but also outside in UQ and in the development world, I think. And she came with a lot of contacts, and that's been extremely important for us, for the centre. And she's been always generous with her time. And she was a kind of a mother figure in the school, and I guess that's what we're going to miss her. Just the fact that she was around and we could depend on her always. But then, like I said, like I started, this is not a final goodbye. Jess will be around. We'll be around. And definitely, sooner than later, I'm sure we'll work together on something or the other. So, goodbye for now, Jess.
Oh, we look in the camera?
Yeah, just look in the camera.
Message to Jess. I look at Jeremy's beautiful eyes. You're not starting yet, right?
Yeah, it's
yeah.
recording.
But you'll cut and paste.
Maybe. No.
All right.
Okay.
Jess. Okay. Now, where I want to start is when we first met, is when you did the Commute 7013 course, which is about 3 years ago, I think. You were part of the first batch. I was very insecure about teaching that course, but it was a great bunch of people, and you were one of them. What I remember is that you were actually quite quiet and only would come and talk to me after the class, rather than jump in and share all the enormous experiences you had in the class. And it was not until at the end of that course that when you asked me whether I'd have some work, that I realized that you had a lot more to offer than you would have actually shown in class. And it made me wonder why you never actually talked a lot more in the class. But I assessed right away that it would be good to get you involved in some work, and luckily I had some research work to do. And did I know what I was in for? It was so much work that you did then that I still have a whole pile of things to follow up on after 2 years. And I really feel actually ashamed that I didn't do that immediately, because she did so much work on that impact assessment study that we were setting up at the time. So that's when I really discovered, what we would gain from getting you involved in more activities, and luckily we did have the opportunity then of having somebody work in a business plan for the centre, which you worked on quite intensively with Mia, and luckily we put you then on that 1 year position for the project officer position. Now. Then we even got more than what we thought we were in for with the amount of work that you produced. It wasn't, sometimes I was always just impressed with the enormous amount of ideas you had, of things you crunched out within a very short amount of time. I have to admit that sometimes I despaired. So no, not another email from Jess, but I have to respond within 3 hours. But it was all fantastic, and it is absolutely made us a different place here to work, and partly of what the centre has become, that it's become something where a lot of things are happening, where things have structure now, where people are engaged in the kind of activities we do. But partly and mostly, I think, is because of your positive attitude and as I said over the lunch today, the heart and soul that you bring into the job and into the centre, and get everyone to contribute and give their best to the centre. So, having you leave us will leave an enormous vacuum, but hopefully we'll fill it. Although we'll never totally fill it, but but definitely it will still be filled with all the things you leave behind for us to follow up on. And of course we can't wait until we have you back here for a PhD or for whatever. And we know that you'll do it, and make sure it's before Pradeep and I retire. So try to come back, not within 10 years, but maybe within 2 or 3 years. We give you that amount of time. We wish you all the best. I wish you lots of luck and lots of love wherever you go, and hope to see you sometime soon. Thanks.